Good evening, friends. Today I'll show you a quick practice for bedtime, which will help you to rest and sleep better. So we'll start the practice in a Sphinx pose. So we come in hands and knees, and then slowly we'll go directly with our belly on the ground. We can rest our toes to the ground, and then from here we place our hands in front of us and our forehands in front of us. We look forward and we really feel our stomach, our abdominals to the ground. We place our pubic bone towards the ground, grounding towards the earth. And as well, we feel that the front side of our legs is actually pressing the ground away. So we can drop our shoulders, we look forward, we open our heart here in this Sphinx pose, and then we pay attention to the breath, inhaling, exhaling through the nose, opening up our body in this smooth practice, which will help us to transition into the calm of the evening, leaving the day behind with every breath. In this moment, there is nothing to do. We have nowhere to go. Just be here, you and your breath, to feel grounded, connected to the earth as it holds you in stillness and safety. And then from here, with the next exhale, we come down with our forehead to the ground. We press into our arms, tuck our toes, and then come into Balasana. So basically, we sit with our glutes on our heels, our big toes touch. We can place our forehead to our mat. We extend our arms in front of us. And we practice stillness here, one breath at a time, feeling the back of our spine inflating with each inhale, and then releasing with every exhale. We stay a couple of breaths here, paying attention to the movements of the spine with each inhale and exhale. And then with the next inhale, we look forward and we come back into hands and knees. So from hands and knees, we find a seated position. I'll move in front of you with our crossed legs. We can place our hand on our knees. We can close the eyes. You can close your eyes. Keep practicing stillness here, straightening the spine as if you were pulled from the sky, so you can actually perceive an alignment, a stacking of the crown of your head, the shoulders, the hips, of course your glutes. And let's draw our perception to where our weight is. Is it on our glutes, on our perineum? We can move a bit front and back to perceive how the weight shifts. Then from here, open your eyes and open up your legs in front of you. So it doesn't really matter to open them that much. 90 degrees angle, it's fine, but even less than that, it's perfect. From here, we inhale, open up your chest, look forward, and exhaling, let's try to tilt our pelvis towards the front of us. We can place our hands in front of us, and let's make sure we reach where we can today. So there is no right or wrong as usual. The only thing is that we don't want to round up the spine. So really want to keep a straight spine here. And let's really release our tension with our breath. So inhaling here, straightening it up, and exhaling, releasing, and maybe go a bit further. If you're pretty flexible, today you can actually think about coming into your forearms. But as I said earlier, let's really try to keep our back straight here. You can close your eyes. You really feel the stretch in the back of your legs here. That's incredible to allow for a restful sleep. All of those stretches really help us to get into this calm and steady and still phase of the day where we really leave our worries, our to-do lists, and we embrace calmness with our breath, with our body, and with our mind. Open your eyes. Let's get back to straight. And here we'll go for a soft Janu Shirshasana. So we'll start with our right foot. We bend our right knee and we bring the sole of the right foot touching the inside of the left quad. And then from here we will place the left hand inside of the left leg. And here placing now the right hand on the back of the head, and slowly, very consciously opening up the body towards the left. Now, the left hand can actually go a bit further down, and we start feeling the opening on the right side of the body. So that's just a very soft, peaceful, meditative Janu Shirshasana, opening up the right side of the body. Perhaps you can even look up. Inhale, come up and switch sides. So this time, right hand in the inside of the right leg, left hand behind your head, and then open up, feeling the stretch in the left part of the body, and make sure it's just a little bit of a stretch. So we don't really want to go too far this time of the day. It's more about listening and perceiving the body and even releasing some tension, if that's available for you today, to allow for a better sleep, a more restorative sleep. The next inhale, come up, cross your legs the way you prefer. We'll do both ways in either case. And then from here, inhale, elevate your spine, opening up your heart, your chest, and exhaling, come forward. Again, as we did earlier, tilting from your pelvis, not from your back, not rounding the back. Then placing your hands in front of you. You can stay here, or if you wish, if your body allows it, you can come a bit further on your forearms. Your gaze is forward. Inhale here and exhale. And each breath, it's a massage for your back here. So you'll probably feel your glutes as well in your legs, but the fold here is actually working on your back as well. Inhale, back straight. We cross the legs in the other side now. So usually that's the tougher side, so the less preferred one. And as we did earlier, inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, tilt forward. Forward fold here on your hands or on your forearms. Let's get back to straight. And let's get back, first of all, to hands and knees. And then we can actually get back to seated. Bring your feet and your legs in front of you, and then one vertebra at a time, come down to the floor. Great. So your entire body's on the floor now. What we'll do, first of all, it's a short and quick Setu Bandhasana. So we'll drive the heels towards the glutes, and with the next inhale, we'll press with our shoulders the ground away, and with our heels, we'll drive the hips and the pelvic bone towards the sky. So it doesn't have to be extreme. It's just about a gentle and soft stretch. We'll be here just a couple of breaths. Engaging the back of your legs, your glutes, pressing down with your shoulders, with your forearms, with your hands. And then slowly, one vertebra at a time, get back with your back to the floor. Good. So now we can extend the left leg in front of us. Bend the right knee, grab the right knee with your left hand, and then drive the right knee towards the floor with the left hand. And then we can open up towards right with the arm, and your gaze follows your right hand. Inhale here, and exhaling, feel grounded, heavy on the floor. With the next inhale, back to center and switch sides. So right leg in front of you, left knee towards the right, opening up with your arm and with your gaze towards the left. Inhale back to center. Grab both of your knees, hug them, and we can actually move right and left here. If you prefer, you can actually try an happy baby here pose. So grabbing the exterior part of your feet with your hands, this way. Or you can simply just grab and hug your knees with your hand. And then with the next exhale, let's drop our entire body towards the floor, finding Shavasana, the corpse pose. So many people in Shavasana struggle to really relax because they feel tension in their lumbar. If this is your case, you can place blocks or a blanket below your glutes or below your knees. It's up to you. That should help you to really relax each part of your body, each muscles in this position, which is really helpful, really useful. Will not stay here longer today, long time today, because it's a practice before bedtime, but it's usually a good habit to finish yoga classes with Shavasana. So let's really release our breath here. Let's try not to control it, but pay attention to it. Just be the viewer, perceive it, and release it at its own rhythm. You can release tensions in the different parts of your body, starting from your feet up to your knees, your quads, your glutes. Pay attention to your abdomen and your pelvis. Release your tension there as well. Your back muscles, your chest, your arms, your hands, which go heavy towards the floor. And then your head, with your forehead, your nose, your mouth. You can release your tongue. Many times we find ourselves with our teeth closed pretty hard, so let's really release them now. And pay attention to the breath. The next inhale, move your fingers. You can do whatever stretch you prefer. You can stretch a bit your arms up above your head. And then, as you prefer, just roll onto one side and come back to standing, to seated, with your legs crossed. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring your hands in prayer mood in front of you. Drop your head. Inhale, look forward, open your eyes. Thank yourself for this practice, for slowing down and bringing calm into your evening. So if you enjoyed the practice, please like the video or subscribe to the channel, and we'll see each other on the mat very soon. Namaste.